Okay. You hear the audio, right?
Just launched, and I'm gonna be honest.
You hear it?
I do. Let's go.
Nice. I'm making it into a YouTube video, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, after all, I do need to milk somehow content from both you and him. Alright. Let's do it. Do it
Okay.
tonight.
So Apex, before we start, all right? I'm gonna ask you a simple question, all right?
Which?
Okay. So you know Wuwa and Duet Night Abyss, right? The two games.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give you a small task, all right? This is a hypothetical, by the way, all right? So
Okay.
you get to play WoWa, all right? So, but every hour you get to refresh everything, as in the resonance beacons, the treasure chests, everything refreshes. But the thing is, you can also teleport to those resonance beacons, all of them, all over the map, all right?
Wait.
And you get,
I lost you for a second.
Alright.
Repeat.
so everything that grants asteroids on the entire map, all right?
Okay.
In WoWa, it gets refreshed every hour for 24 hours, all right?
Okay.
And the thing is, you get a trial team, as in a fully maxed out trial team. And I'm gonna ask you to pull Showkeeper and her weapon and max it out, all right?
Alright.
Okay, so you can obviously max it out, right? Max it out as in the Forte, the Resonance Chain, everything, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Completely, you have rank up the weapon, everything completely maxed out, all right?
Alright.
So just like that, I'm gonna give you. Okay, so I'm gonna give you Sybil in Duet Night Abyss.
Okay.
All right. So Duet Night Abyss, Sybil's signature weapon, Sybil's signature pistol, and Demon Rages, all of it. But the thing is, you will get an unlimited amount of commission manuals to farm. All right.
Yeah.
So tell me the answer. Who are you gonna farm faster?
Well, in theory, Sybil, because in WoWa you have the limitation that you have the cubes that took 8
No.
turns.
So like I said, every hour it refreshes.
Every hour, like all the cubes from 0 to 240.
Yeah, every hour it refreshes. Yeah.
It still will be faster in Abyss because in WoWa you can waste all those cubes in like what 20 minutes. So, yeah.
Okay, so since we are down with that, let's go to the video. I just wanted to get that through.
Okay, let's watch it.
Duet Night Abyss has just launched, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't think it's all that impressive. The game boasts one of the first mobile games that was formerly a gacha but transitioned to a gacha-less model afterwards, with the incentives that it's a game that respects your time and no fear of missing out in its mechanics.
First of all, respects your time. No service game will respect your time. The live service game will want to make you waste all of your time into it. Like
No, basically the thing is, Apex, any live service game, it's either you spend time or you spend money, right?
yeah, and out of the two, what you would rather to do? Spend time or
Exactly.
money? Spend time, obviously.
Definitely.
Because you can waste a night or two, but you won't be able to waste money, especially if you're on tight budget.
And not only that, Apex, like, you know, eventually, like every week you get a certain period of, you know, a long period of free time, right? Every week.
Yeah.
So you can waste that long period of free time on your game, right?
Yeah, of course.
Exactly. So yeah.
Let's continue.
It certainly sounds a bit too good to be true, and let's be real here. It is. Hi, my name is Pseychie, and I'll be breaking down each of DNA's features and let you know what I think if it's good or bad for the future of gacha games. However, despite all of what was promised, the thing I think DNA will struggle with the most is something more ingrained in its design, and not actually related to the monetization or farming mechanics. So today I have a lot to say about this potential future giant indie gacha gaming space. Let's get right down to it. First, there's something I would like to address. Duet Night Abyss is certainly taking gacha game graphics to the next level. Since it's developed on Unreal Engine, you can expect performance to be a bit hit or miss. This game is also teetering on what mobile phones can handle. I will not be commenting on the performance for the remainder of the...
Wait. Snapdragon Gen 3 or above? This is flagship territories, what the hell?
No.
Gen 1.
The thing is this. This is the initial performance, all right? They optimized it.
Let's look it up,
They optimized it. They made it more cohesive. I mean, they said they're gonna optimize it further at 1.1.
Okay, give me a second. Yeah, right now it's still the same. Like, it is right now.
I don't think it's the same. They posted a Twitter statement saying that they optimized it.
October 29th. Like, it's very fresh.
That's right. October 29th. So this is November 15th.
Oh, right. The day after release date.
so-
Yeah, I completely got out of my head, whatever.
The review,
No, because they
but to
said
my
they
knowledge,
optimized it and they are gonna keep optimizing it further as well.
Good.
it suffers from occasional performance
So the
issues
thing is
on
that
certain
Vex,
PCs.
more than anything, he's not talking about how clunky Wuthering Waves was at launch.
I'm gonna
All right,
believe that.
I played at launch. I played at launch. All right, it was shit. It was utter garbage. All right.
Alright.
I mean, you came into a game that was very good, but I came into a game that was utter garbage.
Oh god, I am afraid to imagine.
All right. So yeah, let's continue.
Let's
A
continue.
moment, and I shudder to think what those playing on a phone will be like. Now, I don't do any of the technical side and do any benchmarking here, but I did run a quick test on my own phone to see what it's like. And a question you might ask is,
Yeah, of course, your own phone. As if I am gonna believe that. Yeah.
what the hell are you running the game on to get it this smooth? Well, it can be none other than the Red Magic 11 Pro, which
I'm not giving you food. Fuck you. Fuck. YouTube. God damn it. This automatic section system so pissing me
Duet
off.
Night Abyss is developed by Pan Studio and published by Hero Games.
Pan? Seriously? Their name is a fucking pan? I
Pan
wonder-
means like pan is a creature. It's a creature. It's a mythical creature from European mythology.
By the way, I don't know if anybody made the joke, but this N is written in such a way that it looks like an I and N. So, Pain Studio.
Yeah.
Which to my understanding are relatively small in scale, and this game must have taken a pretty big cut out of their budget. Anyways, after a lengthy campaign of over 2 years, the game is finally out. What was supposed to be a
Damn.
game that had the traditional approach of a stamina system and gacha banners has changed to something we've never seen before. I guess we'll start with an overview of the game. I read the story when I was playing during its first closed beta test, and I thought it was pretty good. The game features a dual narrative approach, so the two protagonists are not just versions or alter egos of each other, but rather completely different people with their backstories. It's also pretty refreshing to
Isn't the Geisha and Impact those the same? Hmm?
It's kind of similar, but not similar at the same time as well.
Wait.
So, Apex,
Right.
I have another question. So, what do you think? What do you think of DNA's approach on killing characters?
Finally something new, like actually killing. And not just,
Yeah,
like, Frolova I somehow can understand it, because she is kinda
no,
immortal.
but Forlova, even Forlova, you know, the death was quite a big impact, right?
Yeah.
We wanted Rova to somehow find a way to revive her, right?
Yeah, but she's immortal by
But
herself.
it just went up in smoke, right? Yeah, it just went up in smoke. Everything.
Yeah. Let's continue.
see a gacha protagonist
Yeah.
not have the typical amnesia trait, where they're a blank slate. It's definitely one of the better gacha
Hold up. Isn't the Fox Hunter in the game has amnesia? Or something like that? Like in the beginning.
Yeah, no, not in the beginning. As in, he had amnesia a long time ago, and he was taken care of by Bernica for some time. You know.
Wait, is it before he was like thrown out of the Empire, or right like during?
No, basically, Bernica has been taking care of Fox Hunter for quite some time before the start of the story.
Wait. So you're telling me that this is current events? Like,
Yeah. And there is a small spoiler on Twitter going around these days. I don't know whether it's a spoiler. It's just suspicion
wait.
saying that
Wait,
these two
wait.
are actually twins.
Wait. This is the future, basically?
No, it's not a future. It's the same. They say that in Twitter they say that these two are actually twins.
Twins. Sounds familiar.
Yeah. No, not like in Genshin, but like actual twins. Not like dimensionally separated twins. They are like actual twins.
Okay, let's continue.
Game stories I've gone through, well, in terms of 3D gachas at least. I think some of the facial animations still look a little bit off for the NPC.
Yeah, I'm still in just chuckling out of this shit. Like what is
the
that?
mouth movements?
Yeah. For the NPCs.
It looks like a fish, right? It looks like a fish eating stuff, right?
No. It's like I forgot the name of this. But why does he look like a fucking bunny from this angle with this little bit of teeth that's coming off? They give into every NPC like 2 or 3 like face frames. That's it.
Yeah.
40 like mouths. Just. That's it. Like maybe five animation frames. That's it. No lip syncing. No nothing. Like give him at least some cheap lip syncing, like something typical,
just, rounding the mouth and moving it, right?
Yeah, just like the typical one that they use in cheap SFM animations. Well, not cheap, but simple.
Yeah, see, the thing is this: did you play GTA Vice City, the old one?
No, I never played the GTA.
So like in that I used to play Vice City earlier. Alright, in that they hold the gun in a certain way, right?
Wait, in Vice City they don't even have like face animation, right?
No, they don't. But the thing is, they hold the gun in a certain way.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. They're like holding the gun, and when they hold, they like aim it up and down.
In that way.
What?
Yeah. So the entire arm is completely graphically built in that way. It does not move from that position.
Wait,
no
like
matter
the arm
what,
is fixed?
Yeah, like it's like holding a pole or something, all right? It's like holding a gun always.
And there's not even a recoil from the gun?
No. I mean, even if the guy is pointing at someone, it's like holding a gun always. Imagine like a clasped arm always. When you're pointing at someone, he points at someone, it's a clasped arm.
Okay.
PCs, but for the most part, the presentation is fine. They're probably pretty proud of that intro fight scene. I would like to also give a quick shout out to the music. The track variety is impeccable and are all beautifully composed. Sometimes takes a page straight out of Nier Automata, which happens to feature my favorite video game soundtrack of all time. As for the gameplay, you can only on-field one character at a time, but I suppose the game was trying to go for a more co-op approach in the late game, with different roles like support, DPS, and healers. You can equip one melee and ranged weapon, all with their different variations. Worth mentioning that every character can use every weapon, though the element the weapon attacks are infused with will still match the character's element. When you use left click, you swing the weapon, and holding right click fires the gun. There's all sorts of moves and combos you can do, like attacks right after a slide, when slamming down, when holding or pressing attack repeatedly. You have a dodge move to evade enemy attacks, a slide to initiate a helix leap, though I struggle to see why you would ever use the slide by itself. You have a shield meter above your health and an energy gauge to use your skill or ult attack. I found most of the content in the game to be pretty easy. As long as you level everyone to an acceptable range, you can just spam left click to get through it. There's some miscellaneous activities you can do in the overworld, like fishing, shooting minigames, and catching Genimon. I didn't really get too deep into it, but some of the Genimon can have some unique effects, like picking up enemy drops at a longer range. When you're not doing co-op, you can set 2 other AI companions to fight alongside you, but co-op content will take one of those AI slots away for every extra player. I should also mention that DNA is not marketed as an open world game, but rather an RPG with open world elements. You can't really do a lot of crazy things out in the wild, though sometimes you'll come across hidden chests and minigames. Just don't count on exploration being a big part of your experience here. There's also the impression system where you have a list of 6 personality traits, and choosing certain dialogue will increase one. When you perform a check, you roll a dice, the higher that stat, the higher the chance to succeed. I don't really think this matters all that much, and you can also just create the dice currency in the forging menu, so you can just keep trying again. But anyways, enough about the gameplay, let's talk about the main attraction. So, one of Do at Night Abyss's main attractions is the promise of a no stamina system, respecting the player's time, they said. You can farm whenever you want. Is all of that actually true? Let's see. Heading into the Combat tab, you'll access many different commission types to complete for loot drops. All sorts of goodies can be farmed here, such as XP for your characters or weapons, Demon Wedges as the relic system for set bonuses, Ascension material, and wins to farm for new characters and weapons. You can do these alone or in co-op, and some will take longer than others. In theory, if you wanted to...
What was
You can do these alone or in co-op, and some will take longer than others.
For the love of God, only do it in co-op. Determination? Ah, this is what we were doing last time, right?
No, just keep watching. Like, I have a small comment about what comes next, so... just keep
Yeah,
watching,
I think I know what you're talking about.
Others. In theory, if you wanted to max out a character, you can just grind for hours and you'll be able to achieve just that. So, the lack of stamina is a good thing, right? Well, in my opinion, not really. When you do a
Excuse
normal
me.
commission, you can use a booster to increase the
Okay,
drop
so
rate
the
of
thing is
rewards.
this. So he says lack of stamina is not a good thing, right?
Which
So
is stupid.
Apex, yeah. So Apex, that comes to my initial question before the stream, all right? Before the
Yeah.
reaction. So imagine under those specific circumstances, you'll be able to farm Showkeeper, right?
Right?
But the thing is, the game does not function under those specific circumstances, right?
Right, nothing is free.
So, but the thing is, Do at Night Abyss does, right?
Right, it's all unlimited.
Yeah, it's all unlimited. I mean, even if you don't have commission manuals, you can go at the standard drop rate, right?
Mm-hmm.
So commission manuals just increases the drop rate. That's all, right?
Yeah.
So basically, you can go at the normal pace, but with commission manuals, you can go to accelerated pace, right?
Right.
So what's the whole point, right? This whole point is useless. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, in your initial question, you meant if the speed will be the same without the commission manuals, right?
No, with the commission manuals.
With?
Because the thing is, we are gonna give WUWA an unfair advantage. So the commission manuals will be the unfair advantage for our DNA. All right.
Okay.
So basically, you'll get done in 1/8 of the time of WUWA, right?
Yeah, let's assume I do one mission in DNA, one mission in WUWA. Like in DNA, I will get at least 10 times more resources.
Say that you can do both at the same time. Yeah, just hypothetically say that you can do both at the same time.
Theoretically, yeah. I will get 10
so
times
like
more
basically,
rewards.
if you can copy yourself into two and you can do both at the same time, I'm pretty sure that you'll finish DNA faster, right?
Commission, it's like a tactical simulator in WoW. So, well,
And not
kinda.
only that, it's like most people don't know about this, but during character commissions and weapon commissions, there is a pity system. All right. So
What?
when you don't get drops continuously, so what happened was when I was for Veronica, I got 11 commissions without drops. All right, and the next 3, I got 3 10x drops.
Nice.
So that's like there's a sort of pity system in the commissions, but people don't know about this. That's the thing.
Interesting. Let's continue.
For that run, with some of the better boosters netting you up to 20 times the rewards. The problem is that you have to buy these with premium currency.
And
Okay,
only
do
then you
buy
will
them?
mention this little
Do you
shit.
buy them? Yeah. So do you buy
So-
them? Do you buy them at premium? Yeah.
That's the thing. You can also search them, but at an incredibly steep rate. Like, dude, this is some legendary shit.
No. So you can also forge them. That's not the whole point, Apex. Like, do you buy them ever?
No.
Like you get 30 every day, right? Just for logging in.
The normal ones?
Yeah, the normal ones. And you can just, just log in for 10 minutes every day, you get the 30, log out back again, right? And when you have free time, you just combine all of them together and play, right?
Huh, interesting. But yeah, but the problem that I have with that is that he first saying, yeah, you need to buy them, but and only then he adds in the editing that, yeah, you can also forge them, but for some reason I forgot to say it.
Also Apex, like all these editing, it was done later. All the initial video, they did not have this.
Wait, you kidding me? Like on day one,
Yeah,
he
it did
didn't
not.
have this like
It
mention?
did not.
Come on! He was misleading on purpose. You got to be kidding me.
See, that is why I
What?
wanted to come into Discord and do the reaction with you, I want to tell you all this.
God damn it.
I like watch this video when it was like 7 hours old.
Yeah. He was lying by omission. Let's continue.
No,
can
not
make
just
the-
lying by omission. He was playing lying, No omission there.
Okay.
The problem is that you have to buy these with premium currency. While you can make the argument that this is still better than having a stamina system since you can just farm whenever you want, you also have to come to terms that someone that's willing to pay a little extra will progress faster than.
Here's the editor taking advantage of this. Of what? What are you taking advantage of? Tell me. Dark, do you have any idea?
I do not understand,
Yeah, I have a joke for later about this video. I will keep it for later. When we get into it, of course.
Even though you both put in the same amount
notice
of
the
effort.
effects, like he's showing us clips of Randy. Alright.
Okay.
So just because you didn't know, I'm gonna share a bit of information with you. So there's a friend of mine. He just started playing in EU. All right, he's a Randy man. All right,
Okay.
he found Randy, all of it, and so with Randy, you can just sit on the chair and use that skill, and you can snipe everybody in the entire map. All right.
So you take a fucking buffed character and just sitting doing nothing.
Yeah. So basically, like you can just sit on the chair and finish the entire commission. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing is, he talks that the game is boring and all that bullshit while playing Randy, right?
So he's making the game more boring that it was supposed to be, like for himself.
I don't know.
Like on a busted character like that, sitting like that, you want to shit.
I mean, the thing is this.
You are making the game boring for yourself, man.
Yeah,
What
the
are we
thing is
talking
this,
about?
Apex. Yeah, the thing is this, Apex. Like, I recently built Veronica into Intron 6, right?
Yeah.
So the thing is, Intron 6 Veronica is pretty busted, all right? But the thing is, he's very interesting to play as well. He's not boring.
Yeah.
You go in, you put the skills, you hack and slash. That's how you play, right?
Yeah.
He's not boring.
You do not sit on your ass for 5 hours.
Exactly.
And after that, getting cramps. Tell me how I know that.
Anyway, let's continue.
What?
Let's continue. Yeah.
Let's continue, yeah.
Whether this bothers you is purely subjective. No stamina system also means that you don't get player XP from just completing commissions. You can check what activities give player XP, but since the better commissions drop mats at a higher rate, you want to raise that level quick. Also, one extra kudos I gotta give is that the game lets you equip the same Demon Wedge on multiple characters or weapons. So, since you're gonna need like 20 of these per character, that's at least one less thing to worry about. I'm gonna talk about my thoughts on the character and weapon system now. You have to get the secret letter currency, then buy the secret letter of the character or weapon, then run the covert commission for the chance for their shard to drop. I'm not gonna explain all of it in detail again since I did it in the sponsor video. Anyways, 30 of it equals 1 copy of them. In short, I think the system is good, but not as good as you think. First, I'd like to point out that you can skip the grind with the premium currency. This will cost you around $50 with some leftover, assuming you have the first top-up bonus. Do I have a problem that you can skip the grind with real money? No, not really. If you consider that if you were to try using top-up packs to guarantee a 5-star end of conventional gacha game, you're likely gonna have to spend upwards of a couple $100. So $50 in that context, not so much anymore. However, you also have to keep in mind that each character has 6 dupe levels, and they all requires 30 shards.
But what is the point to spend the money if you can just play this shit, if you can grind it out? Like,
See, the thing is, Apex, he does not realize this. All right, my Veronica is in Tron 6.
yeah,
alright?
like
My
the
Rebecca
entire
is
point...
in Tron 3. All right, my Rebecca is in Tron 3,
Mhm.
and who else? I think there was one other person. I think Nifel was in Tron 2. All right. So
Mhm.
imagine me farming all that.
Yeah, like
I've
What-
not spent a single cent on the game.
exactly. What the point of the game is that you do not have to spend money. What you have to do is grind. You have to play the game. Have you heard about it? Have you heard about playing the goddamn game? For God's sake.
I do not understand Apex.
Like I do not understand
so
either. Like,
uncomfortable to watch.
like as a person who played hundreds of hours on fucking Xenoblade.
Yeah. And I mean, the thing is, like, we play MMOs, right?
You play
stuff like
MMOs. I play JRPGs.
Yeah. So, like, the thing is, stuff like Halo and all that we play, right?
Yeah.
So the thing is, you need some practice, right?
Of course.
You remember how many times we died at certain checkpoints, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and that was mostly
The two
because
of us,
I
we
was
would go like,
fucking
and
noob.
No, it's not. It's not. No, like we were enjoying playing the game, right? But the thing is, we died 2-3 times at the same place, and then
Yeah.
we go back again, and then we clear the place, all right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's the thing. That's the whole thrill of gaming, right?
Yeah, like grind in the practice, get good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Each. Because the shards are earnable in-game, this gives the devs and dedicated players room to make the dupe levels drastic increases to the character's strength, and defend that you can just grind it for free, so there's no problem.
You can just grind it, no problems here. But apparently that's a problem for you.
Yeah, so Apex, the thing is this. I'm gonna present a business model regarding the dupe levels, all right? So imagine you have 6 dupe levels, all right? Most games have 6 dupe levels, right? So you
6
have
stars,
6
kinda.
dupe levels in DNA. Yeah, so six dupe levels in DNA as well, all right? So
Mhm.
imagine in DNA you can farm all the 6 dupe levels, right?
Yeah.
So what would be more profitable? A game that lets you farm 6 dupe levels, or the game that lets you buy 6 dupe levels?
Farm. Oh wait, wait.
So
Yeah, farm, because like if you
no,
play
what would be more
40
profitable for the company? For the company, not for you. All right. It's the game that lets you buy 6 dupe levels, right?
Mhm.
So
the
basically,
company, yeah.
the thing is, so the thing is, he's saying you need just play it. I'll tell you that. Okay, play the rest of it. I'll tell you that.
Problems here. That may be true, except you have to factor in the amount of time you have to spend to do it, and will everyone have that much time on their hands? This is of course not including all the other ways you can upgrade the character, and acquiring weapons also has a similar grinding system. I should also mention that the rate in which you get the secret letter clues is limited. While you still can farm these at a slower rate by manually farming, it's just another process you have to go through to get what you want. The lack of a stamina system is honestly a double-edged sword, if you ask me. In a normal gacha game, you press one button to spend your stamina to farm for all you can, then you're done for the day and you can spend your time doing other things. You do this every day.
Yeah, but how many games do have
Okay,
that?
so
Oh,
by
wait.
other things, he means other gacha games.
Yeah, that are not like in the big 3 or in the big 5. Like this game is not
but
even in the
but-
top 10, I think. Or what is that? Is that
No, but
Arknights?
what? Yeah, I think it's Arknights.
What you
Anyway,
wanted to say?
that's not the point, Apex. Like so what's so bad about grinding? This is what I'm gonna ask. Is there anything bad about grinding? No, right?
Not really, because grind, you gotta respect the grind. Like, you know the meme.
And not only that, because not everybody has every day free, right?
Yeah.
So when you have a free day, like you can grind as much as you want. That's like a luxury you get, right?
Yeah.
So basically, when you have a free day, an entire free day, if you have the ability to grind the entire day, it's like gonna be very effective for you, right? Because you're not gonna have a lot of free days after that.
Exactly.
So unlike in WoWa, this is much better, right?
Yeah, and also, if the game lets you just grind this shit out, the player data in the end, like the player data will have more value than the money the player will spend in the end.
Exactly, and the play styles, the difference in builds, and all that, right?
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
like what has more value? A little spike in spending money, or a constant like flow of money through player data?
Exactly.
Yeah. So in that case, grinding has way more value.
Exactly.
Or whenever you can. It's quick sessions of stimulus that expose you to just enough to form a habit and slow down your progression. From a player retention perspective, it works great and probably why the vast majority of mobile games have them. It will continue to have them in the foreseeable future. On the other hand, when you do the exact same thing over and over again for 3 hours, you're going to experience burnout, even if you can fully complete the 6 dupe levels in like
Complete burnout, that depends on the person, to be honest.
Yeah,
because,
so
because I have,
just
wait. I have the record of playing games for 10 hours, okay, in a row. So
yeah, same, very same. When I have free time, I play for more than 12 hours sometimes.
yeah, and like my favorite game of all time, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, that I'm playing through the emulator. Sudachi or use whatever you have on board. If you combine all the game hours that I played in Xenoblade 2, like all the new games, new game pluses, like all the times I had to complete the game from zero, because I had to reinstall user or the Windows, I completed the game at least 5 times, counting the new game plus.
Yeah.
Do you know how many hours I have there? At least 700. I should have at least 700 in there.
Do you, Apex? Do you know how many hours in Dota I have?
In Dota, oh god, I do not wish to know.
9,000. 9,000. Imagine. That is just Dota, alright? I have other games as well. 9K hours on Dota itself, right?
Do you wish to be young again?
I wish a lot,
And not make this mistake.
Exactly. Yeah, I do a lot. I constantly contemplate about it as well.
Like, why the fuck have I spent my entire childhood into toxicity and hell?
Yeah.
Oh god, okay, let's continue. But yeah, like, somebody will experience, but this is not us. This is not the PC gamer that will experience burnout. Let's continue.
Yeah.
2 hours, that's still gonna be a lot of time for some people. Plus, given that dupes are drastic power increases, it can often feel that if you don't complete the farming for the dupes, the character feels incomplete. I imagine what will
this is what I was going to talk about. All right, so he was talking about dupes, right? So I was saying, like, what is more profitable, right? Selling the dupe is more profitable than farming the dupe, right?
Wait.
So selling the dupe is more profitable than farming the dupe, right? For allowing the player to farm the dupe rather than, right? So it's easier to sell the dupe, right? Like I think monetize the dupe, right?
Mm-hmm.
So basically, what do you think would give more stats? What kind of dupe? The marketable dupe or the farmable dupe would give more stats to the player?
Wait. One more time.
So what what kind of dupe would give more stats to the player, like the marketable one or the farmable one?
The farmable, because it will show that
No,
he
it
played
is
the
not.
game.
It is not. It is not. You know why?
Why?
The farmable one can be easily obtained. The marketable one cannot be easily obtained. So they will give more stats to the marketable one so that the marketable one has more appeal to it. Do you get it?
Mm.
The farmable one will have less appeal to it. So in that sense, he's wrong again. All right.
Wait. One more time. What he meant? He meant that.
So
it will...
he meant that the dupes will be a drastic increase in power, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we are comparing farmable dupes and purchasable dupes. All right.
Okay.
So the farmable dupe will be a less increase in power compared to the purchasable dupe. All right.
You mean like in time spent?
Yeah. No, not in time spent. You know the stats, the crit rate, the skill duration, all of that, right?
Yeah, but the farmable dupe, it can get to the same height as the marketable. Like,
yeah, it can. It can.
It just takes more time, a little bit more time, but you can get there. That's the point, right?
Yeah. No. So no, that's not the point, Apex. Like a single dupe has more stats when it's marketable. Because you know why? The marketable dupe, the marketing standpoint are the stats. You know, this has this much, so you should buy this. That's what they're gonna do, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Unlike the farmable one, so the farmable one you can just farm it, and you know, okay, this gives this much stats, and we're like, okay, we can farm this. No worries, I'm just gonna farm this in one day. There is no appeal to it, right? Nobody's gonna buy it.
Yeah.
So when it's that exclusive, people are gonna go after it, right?
Right.
That's what. So he's wrong again in that sense.
Okay, let's continue because I lost it.
Probably happen is that people will optimize the hell out of this game. Fastest farming routes, fastest teams to do mission types, fastest commission types to run. I tried to unlock a few characters and I was able to unlock a copy of Sybil in like 30 minutes. Now, since the covert commissions refresh every hour, this means you can wait until you see a mission type that's way shorter to complete. I think the best one out right now is the Dismantle mission type. You can basically zoom across the map and delete the 3 beacon points in less than a minute. I found this to be extremely efficient in...
You said something?
I told you. Zoom across the map and, you know.
Yeah.
Farming the shard, and even though part of it does come down to luck, this is what I would do if I wanted to unlock a character fast. I couldn't care less about playing these levels. These are just the means to get what I want, and I want to get past this chore as fast as I can. Circling back to the topic of player retention, for anything that requires a concentrated amount of brain usage, you're gonna get exhausted both mentally and physically. Even though you know that the game is fun, you are also likely to mentally associate your exhaustion as a consequence of playing the game. If you take a look at numerous surveys, the average gaming session for a mobile user is around 5 minutes. Now you might argue, well,
so
DNA
is this a mobile game?
Like...
is this a mobile game?
What?
Is this a mobile game? Is DNA a mobile game? I'm asking you. Is DNA a mobile game?
Is DNA a mobile game? Oh, your accent again. Strikes back.
Sorry.
Yeah, strikes me out. But is DNA a mobile game? Like...
No. Right?
Yes and no, to be honest. Because can you play it on the phone? Yes, but do you want
you
to play it on the phone?
It's a PC game that is playable on the phone.
Yeah, it's playable, but first you need some pretty beefy phone right now. That's one.
Not just that, right? It's a
But,
PC game that is playable on the phone, right? It's not an exclusively mobile game, right?
Yeah, like...
It's not marketed as a mobile game. It's marketed as a PC game, right?
Yeah, because have you ever seen a fucking mobile phone in the game's promotion?
No.
Neither did I. Neither did I see a mobile promotion in WoW either. So
yeah. So the thing is, mobile.
It's even Genshin. Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah. So the mobile game is for ease of access, right?
Yeah. Like,
so you can play it on the go, unlike the PC, right?
Yeah. I mean, you can play it on the mobile, but why would you want to play on the mobile when you have the PC? You can, you have options to play it on a different like control system. The keyboard will always be more comfortable than the fucking touchscreen.
No, and also Apex, like I used to play WUWA when I went on the transit earlier. All right.
Okay.
When I used to go to and from work, when I used to play WUWA on the transit. That's on the phone. All right.
Yeah.
I used to come back home and I used to play on the PC.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what. When I couldn't play on the PC only, I played on the mobile.
Yeah, and we play games like DNA in our free time. Where are we in our free time? We're at home with our PC or console.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it's mostly a PC game with the option of a phone to it. Like,
yeah.
Yeah. And the service that he's pulling out, this is the funniest shit ever. Because you are trying to prove me that it's a mobile game by showing me numbers. Why do I care about numbers of other people if I'm playing like the game itself?
It's not a mobile game. Okay, well, did you know that the platform distribution for players in Genshin Impact, which many would agree to be the benchmark of the gacha industry, about 65% of players are on mobile. A large
So what? So what if the
thing is Apex, he is just, he's ignoring the fact that there are tons of PC players who also play in mobile.
Yeah, like the last time somebody checked, there's at least a billion with a fucking B PC players on the planet.
And not only that, there are players like me who play on both.
Yeah, like I have a Steam Deck.
So basically, the mobile numbers are gonna be higher.
Yeah.
Because of that, right?
Yeah, so you can split it by 2 at least.
Yeah.
Let's continue.
Large portion of the player base for these games are on their phones. You can see how we might be running into a problem here. Mobile games are designed for quick bursts of playtime during your breaks or lunch. It was never meant to be played for prolonged periods. Absence makes the heart grow fonder, if you will. Whether or not DNA system.
But what kind of absence? Absence of something that you like? Or absence of something that you are have neutral feelings about?
No, so and also Apex, like I want to highlight here because you and I we both play games, right? So
yeah.
Do we ever experience burnout? Do you ever experience burnout?
Once in a while, yeah, that happens.
Yeah, once in a while. I mean, when you have a 10-hour, 12-hour long marathon, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Otherwise, we don't, right?
Yeah.
Dude, on opening day, I actually played DNA for 7 hours straight.
Damn.
All right, so that's how I got that far. All right, so what I'm saying is, Apex, like having burnout, getting fed up of the game is your fault. It's not the game's fault, right? If you don't have self-control, if you don't know how to control your gaming, it's your fault, right?
Yeah, like technically, yeah, first of all, yeah, you should not play the games for that long of a time in like one session. Like, manage your time. It's your fault, not the games.
Yeah.
Sorry. Let's continue.
The system will backfire is anyone's guess. Now you might be wondering, alright genius, if you think both having stamina or not having it are bad ideas, then what do you suggest? Oh, I got a suggestion alright, but it's never going to be implemented. I propose that you just need to get rid of all the methods to upgrade a character. You don't need to farm materials to level or ascend them. You don't need to level or ascend weapons. Get rid of the Demon Wedge system. Get rid of leveling skills. When you get a character, you can passively level them from running stages, but that's it. When you get a weapon, you already have it at the strongest point it can be. Your skills can be passively leveled or unlocked as a flat version that doesn't change. No.
My man, you are deleting at least 80% of all the gameplay. You will not have the missions, you will not have the bosses, you will not have nothing. Like, what?
Yeah,
one time
Apex.
of an ascension quest. That's it? Seriously?
Okay, so Apex, discard DNA for a second. Take Elden Ring, all right?
Yeah.
Elden Ring is a game that allows you this kind of leveling, right? Just
right.
flat out killing people and getting levels, all right?
Mm-hmm.
So she says remove the demon mages, remove everything, right? So
Yeah.
just put the leveling into Elden Ring and remove everything else. What will happen?
I honestly don't know because I never played Elden Ring really.
Yeah, so like in Elden Ring, also you have different builds. You can integrate different spells, enchantments, all of that.
Yeah.
So basically, demon mages.
Okay.
Basically, it's just demon mages in a different name.
Mm-hmm.
The Elden Ring system is a bit different, but very similar as well.
Okay.
So basically, what he's saying is, stop customizing your gameplay.
Seriously, you
Yeah.
want to remove the thing that's bring you the fun in the game, like the opportunity
That's
to
what
have
he's saying.
fun.
Stop customizing your gameplay. That's what he's saying.
Wow.
Anyway.
It's like removing all. It's like in a dress-up game. You are just removing all the dresses.
And going with the default, right?
Yeah, like you're on the default, but you can get a new dress when you level up like every 5 levels. That will be once in a while.
No. The thing is, like, the dress up game, it's about always washing the same dress and wearing it again and again.
Yeah.
Oh, RNG gear system as well. You can switch between different skill sets, but you don't need to grind for this. I think the only way you can solve the stamina issue is to just remove what you are using it for. Obviously, for mobile games that incentivize daily logins, this absolutely cannot happen. So my suggestion will just forever be that. I would also like to comment on the gacha list system as well. Despite not having a stamina system, you'll still be barred by the rate you can acquire them. This system is great if you have a lot of time to game and find the grind to be addicting. I'm sure there will be a crowd for it. I overall think this system is fine, just not that much of an improvement over a traditional gacha system. If you don't want to spend hours of your time on this though, the only alternative will be to pay up. But hey, a valid argument is that you won't have to risk random chances to save up for months just to not get what you want. If you put in the effort, you will get the character. However, there are people that think otherwise. This is gonna sound insane, but gambling is really fun.
Gambling in a game? Are you stupid? You're gambling for nothing. I'm sorry, but you're gambling for a fucking JPEG. You are gambling for a fucking JPEG. You are losing all the time. So you want
And all the
you
money
wanna
as well,
You wanna tell me, yay, I want to waste my money for a fucking JPEG that I can find later on a fucking fortune. God damn.
I mean the thing is, so like there was this not so safe comic site, the Japanese comics, all right?
Okay.
It literally had comics of Chang-Li,
Mm-hmm.
and it is a pirated site. Would you imagine?
Of course.
So basically, you don't even have to own Chang-Li,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine it like, I don't know. You find a fucking hentai game that is that you have to pay money for. You will just go to a certain access site and watch the walkthrough of this game, the playthrough, for free.
And not only that, you can just go to a third-party site and download it for free as well.
Yeah, go to torrent. For God's sake. Like, gambling. If we are talking about traditional gambling in like Las Vegas, for example, okay, kinda, but at least you have the chance to win money, even though it's like 0.5%. But whatever. But in a video game, wasting real money on a video game? I'm sorry, sir, but you are retarded. Let's continue.
There are people out there that play gacha games precisely because of the thrill. Think about how good it felt to land that 5-star in a single pull, while the rest of the plebeians had to go to pity for the same thing. Now that certainly was a highlight. I'm one to think
My god.
think that the no gacha option is still better than having one, though I feel as if though DNA's approach may not be what some mobile gamers are looking for. So here's what I propose to be the true solution to the no gacha problem. You still have daily missions and events that give out the gacha tokens at a controlled rate. However, when you go into the gacha screen, instead of seeing the 1 or 10 pull option, you just see a single button. 10,000 gems to get this character. No gambling here. If you click the button, you will get it. There's no ambiguity or 50-50 rate up chances. We retain the casual nature of gacha games while getting rid of the gambling aspect. If there's a gacha game willing to go this route, that'd be something I praise all day. Overall, I think DNA systems are fine. I think it does.
If there's a gacha game willing to go this route, I'll play it someday.
Okay, but like, from what I've
he's
seen,
literally making a video about that game, you know?
yeah, but from what I've seen, this guy used to criticize the gacha system like on a regular basis, right?
Yeah, I know.
And all the
Like,
comments.
He's literally giving the solution. You know, he's saying that this game has a problem, and he's literally giving the solution that the game has given.
Yeah, gacha. Like, let's go to the comment for a second. Gacha has changed my guy's brain chemistry in the worst ways possible, Mao. This guy, he has the Stockholm syndrome of the gacha games. Like, he was tortured by the gacha games so much that he started to like the gacha system. It's that bad.
Yeah, and not only that, it's like, you know, can you actually see like the solutions he's proposing? All of them are in DNA, right?
Alright, so what do you mean is that the idea of
the gachaless system, it's in DNA, all right?
Yes.
So the no RNG system, the no RNG system, it's in DNA.
So you mean the banners, like that you can get a character for that amount of asteroids, it's always guaranteed.
Yeah, so
right?
it is in DNA, right? You get 30 thoughts and you get it, right? 30 thoughts and you get the character. 30 thoughts and you get the first intron. 30 thoughts and you get the second intron. That's exactly DNA, right?
I get it now. Oh my god, this guy. Oh lord.
Things differently enough that people.
I'm just asking.
I get it. He's telling. Okay, gacha games has a problem. Here's an idea for a solution. DNA, here's the fucking solution. No. I mean that in a different way.
Yeah, and also it's like he was talking about gems, right?
Yeah.
So the premium currency, Foxy Plume in DNA, all right?
Okay.
You can literally spend a fixed amount of Foxy Plume and buy the character.
Wow.
Right? So literally what he's exactly saying is happening in DNA.
Goodness gracious.
Imagine.
Yeah.
That is why this video is getting a lot of hate, you know?
Because he... I have no idea how to call it even, to be honest. It's just stupid.
We'll be giving it a fair shot. It's just not what I believe to be objective improvements over what gacha games have had in the past. Of course, that doesn't exactly mean gacha is taken out of the game for good. DNA is using a cosmetics-focused monetization approach. While there are many deals in the game accessories and full outfits, the upper echelon of the cosmetics goes to these gacha skins. I suspected something like this would happen, since the game still has to make some money somehow. This means they're gonna be a bit more stingy with the skins. As you can see, the rates are really not in your favor here, a 0.3% chance to land a premium cosmetic, and it's split into different rewards.
Tak, remind me, but isn't like the drop rate for a character in WoW a 5-star is like 0.25?
No, it is like 2 or 3%. But the thing is, Apex, for Wuwa, the difference between Wuwa and DNA is like Wuwa, getting the weapon, it affects the gameplay, right?
Yeah,
But in DNA, it's just a cosmetic, it doesn't affect the gameplay.
exactly. So
That's,
why do you care about the skins if like?
and also you saw my Rebecca, right? I got the
Yeah.
weapon, I got the character skin, I got both. I didn't spend a single cent.
Yeah, so who cares?
And he's forgetting to mention that every time you ascend a character to level 2, you get one full. He never says that.
You get one what?
You get one full every time you ascend a character to level 2. Every time you ascend a character to level 2, you get one pull, one gacha pull, stand pull.
Pull.
Alright?
Okay, got it.
Yeah. So that's what he never mentions it.
Okay.
Like you don't get to pull on Pseychie's character, but you can pull on the other banner.
Okay, let's continue.
Yeah.
Now, when a gacha gets transferred to a skin gacha, then the value of it becomes a lot more subjective. After all, how much would you be willing to pay for this? Some people absolutely don't care about skins. Some people play games because of them. Since the characters are farmable, this gives room for the developers to be as stingy as they want with the skins, and you really can't argue against it. If they wanted to make some $60 skins, some $200 skins, you know what I'm saying? Then they're kind of free to do so. You can bet that you won't be getting a lot of free pulls here. I would also like to point out that DNA is definitely not the first to have a skin gacha. There are numerous examples of older gachas that have had this approach. It just happens to be the first that's also a high budget release. Me personally, I don't have a problem with this, but that's mainly because I don't really care about cosmetics most of the time. There will be people that really want these skins, so the skin gacha really isn't something I can make a good objective judgment on. People often argue about what is considered as pay to win. How since it's just cosmetics, there's absolutely no paying involved. However, if your win condition is to have the coolest looking skins, well in that case, DNA will be pay to win. For you, specifically.
Okay, Apex.
In video game is always pay to lose in life.
Okay, so Apex, the thing is this. So, do you think League of Legends is a very popular and successful game?
Yeah, sadly.
So do you know in League of Legends there is a champion called Ari, all right?
I know that fucking story.
So the Ari skin is $500. Imagine. $500, all right?
Yeah, and if I remember correctly, that fucking skin is illegal to play, right?
Yeah, not illegal. When people see that you have that Ari skin, they just ban Ari,
Yeah.
They get tilted. They either pick Ari or they ban Ari. They get tilted when they, see that Ari skin. All right? And Apex, imagine, this is just the best skin, all right? You can upgrade the skin further after 500. All right?
Wait.
And the upgrades cost more.
Wait. That skin from League is upgradable?
Yeah, it's the base skin is $500. And the upgrades cost even more. Imagine, all right? And he's talking about losing in cosmetics.
Wait. Imagine having a skin, a fucking JPEG that is more expensive than your fucking phone.
Yeah, I know. 500. It's not a joke, right?
This.
And the thing is, when you upgrade it to the maximum, it comes close to $1,000.
$1,000 for a JPEG. My god. My rent is cheaper than that.
Apex, all right? So if I had $1,000, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I would have done so many things. Like, so many things come to mind,
Fucking, if you have so fucking many money, call in a prostitute for God's sake. At least have some testosterone in you.
No, I'm not that Apex. Like, if I had $1,000 at hand, I would have invested it, I would have made more money out of it.
Yeah.
Like, why spend it on a skin, I mean, I get it that people do spend it on a skin, but still. And he's talking that skin gacha does not work. he has never seen League players spend $1,000 on the RS skin. That's why.
Yeah, like that depends on the community that you have. Like, if they are brain-dead psychos that willing to spend money, you know what? Fuck it. But this is a new game, so like a community for zero. You in DNA you will have a community of responsible people at least, in theory.
I mean, there are people who spend a lot on the this thing as well, characters as well. I've seen a player in Europe, like he has like I think I don't know 500 or so thoughts extra. All right, extra.
My God.
So imagine like he has bought all those thoughts.
God damn. Let's continue.
Yeah.
So we've talked about everything unique DNA has to offer, and I think the gacha-less character system, lack of stamina, and the cosmetic-based monetization are all mostly okay. I'm sure they will appeal to a certain fanbase that will support the game because of it. However, I believe Do I Night Abyss suffers from one major issue, something that's way harder to fix and something more ingrained in its systems. The gameplay is just kinda boring? I mean, I understand that there's all sorts of tricks and maneuvers you can do, except for the week I played this game, I just spammed left click and felt I was never challenged. I feel like there's no synergy between a character's kit and how you can express them. The different moves you can do just feel like different variations of the same attack.
Okay, Apex,
Because of how you
just pause the video just for a bit.
Hmm?
Look at his level. Look at his level. Look at his level. Just look at his level.
He's at level 40. Like,
Yeah. So you played
Well,
Hellfire, right?
40, 50. No, I didn't
Yeah.
get Hellfire. Yeah, like the boss.
You
Yeah,
played Hellfire, right? You played Hellfire, right?
the boss.
You
Yeah.
know how hard she is, right?
Yeah, she's a fucking nightmare.
So the thing is, you just spam left click. Can you spam left click? Be honest.
On Hellfire, no,
Yeah.
no.
See,
I
that's
always
the-
need to
that's the whole
dodge.
point.
I always need to dodge that bitch.
Yeah, and that's not even the worst part, all right? So I play Sybil on level 60, all right? I recently farmed Sybil on level 60.
Oh god.
So Sybil, when you hit a certain threshold, she like forms like a cage of thunder, all right? And every time the stagger bar depletes, the cage of thunder expands inward,
Oh god.
all right? So it expands inward, and that's not even the worst part, Apex. You know the bare piece of land in the middle? It's struck by lightning at random points.
Fuck.
All right, and that on top of all that, she just swings her whip sword and attacks us.
So you mean there is a challenge in this game?
There is a huge challenge in this game.
I guess he just forgot to mention that. Alright,
Yeah.
let's continue.
You can only
It's just that
unfield
he
one
does not
character
have
at a
any endgame with him. That's the thing.
Hmm.
He's not doing endgame content. He's just doing starter content.
His fault.
time. You can't do any elemental interactions or rotations with other characters in the party. I've also read in the reports on the movement not feeling as smooth, but I'm assuming this is fixable. What's something that you cannot change is the very nature of the gameplay. I thought maybe they would have done something different apart from the early beta launch, but now that the game is out, it almost makes me think that they've dedicated most of the resources to revamping the progression system and left the gameplay design as is. I mean, in my eyes, the gameplay is the beating heart of the game. I can put up with a stingier system if the gameplay is good, but if it's not fun, then even the most generous gacha system can't save you. Now, I normally don't comment on the nature of gameplay since it makes no sense for me to argue that a 3D brawler is better than tower defense. In this case though, in the context of an action brawler, I feel like DNA just doesn't have much for me to chew on. Now, maybe there's something I'm not getting, but during my time playing, I just wiped the floor on every stage just by spamming normal attacks on my ult ability. So I didn't see a
Hellfire, alright?
Yeah. Level 40 on 40.
Yeah, level 40 Hellfire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like,
I can literally, wipe her within a few seconds.
but I don't. I can't do it yet.
Yeah, so I have maxed the Bernica, alright? So, but still, even for me, it is going to be very hard at my level. Level 60 Hellfire is very hard for me.
Yeah. Okay, let's continue.
reason to learn enemy attacks or adapt a different strategy. In other action brawlers, you have different team members meant to play their roles, and it's satisfying to pull off a tight rotation or see how your team comes together. Here though, everyone is just kind of expected to do damage, and it's not exactly creative how they do it. There is no opportunity for me to know that I'm doing something wrong. As long as you can maintain your character and weapon levels and get some decent demon wedges, you won't be in any danger most of the time. My guess is that eventually, some of the endgame content will be harder and more centered around co-op teams with distinct roles during the fight, so you have more interactable elements with other players and how you all come together to contribute. I know some of the demon wedges change your playstyle quite drastically, with some even adjusting your movesets, though I never got too deep enough into the game to know if it truly matters that much. My own prediction is that the game will do well enough to garner and maintain a player base. I don't think it's going to reach the upper echelon of gacha gaming revenues, and I predict that not a lot of games will follow suit what DNA is doing. I'm sorry to say it, I highly respect Pan Studios' decision to remove the character gacha, but let's not kid ourselves. Skins are just not as profitable as trying to capture whales with dupes and signature weapons. The current models of traditional stamina and gacha systems work so well that I really think there's just no point of taking the risk of going the gacha skin route for a lot of developers. No, I don't think Duet Night Abyss will kill gacha games or reform them to a great extent. The impact of the decision to remove stamina and character gacha will be fairly minimal in the grand scheme of things. The monotonous gameplay is something that's a bit more subjective, though I feel this is a much harder problem to tackle than performance or game economy issues. This is my main concern when playing the game, and for me, it leaves a lot to be desired. If you ask me how Duet Night Abyss will perform in the long run, I think it will do just fine. Maybe not to the extent of the other giants in the industry, but for a new studio, I would say it's pretty solid overall. I think the music, the story, and the general quality should be praised for a studio's first real attempt at a large title. I think the innovations to go the gacha-less route in removing the stamina system are fine. They're not what I consider to be the ideal solutions to the problem they're meant to be addressing, but it's different enough that people will find interest in it. It just depends how this will all pan out in the long term. The monetization is mainly cosmetics-based, and they're going to get a little stingy on that. My biggest gripe right now is the lack of interactivity in the gameplay, and this will be a much bigger issue to handle than the other items on the list. And even though it might not be for me, I can see how the game can have an addictive grind for the right players, and this is a game I overall would have no problems recommending to others to try. This is gonna be one of those games I'll check back in a year to see how well it's doing. When I first heard the news that DNA was removing the gacha, I thought this might have actually been a turning point in the genre, and when other studios see the success it's getting from this decision, they'd follow suit. Now though, I look at the game and think, yeah, I guess that's also another way to monetize the game. Sure, why not? Games will always ask for a lot of your time or money, and I can see that DNA just happened to choose the former. Thank you for tuning into this first impressions review.
So the thing is FX.
So it comes to that. Yeah, the grind is subjective. The skin gacha is subjective. Everything is subjective. Somebody like this, somebody doesn't. I do know what I like. Like, is that the conclusion?
And not only that, FX. Like, so in DNA, you have the choice of not grinding as well, right?
Yeah.
If you don't want to grind, you can just pay, right?
Yeah, if you want to pay,
He's
go
not
and
talking
pay.
about that as well.
Yeah.
Right, so you can just grind and not pay, or
Yeah.
you can pay and not grind either.
Exactly. Oh,
And not only that, not only that, Apex. See, since you do not know about this, I'm gonna tell you. All right, Ananta is apparently gonna copy DNA's format of not having gacha.
Ananta? Oh, that game.
All right, so
Oh,
imagine. I hear rumors on Twitter saying that they're gonna copy DNA's format of not having gacha.
Okay.
So he's exactly saying that DNA is not gonna kill gacha. It has already killed gacha. You know?
Right. There's a comment right about it. Pseychie, why can't I have a game like this? DNA. Hey, Pseychie, no. DNA, I'm literally the game you described. I'm literally the game that you want.
Exactly what I said, right? You know, what he's asking is like, you know, a flat game, which is very bland. It is very plain, and you know, you have just one route to go. You have no creativity, nothing at all. You know, just play the game and close the game. That's it, done.
Yeah, DNA has that option.
DNA does have that option, but you know, you can be creative with the builds. You can be creative with your playstyle, all of that. You know.
Yeah, it sounds like the man never played a JRPG. Like, seriously.
Exactly. And also, Apex, like, see, he's saying that DNA is a gacha game, right? DNA is not a gacha game.
No,
That's the difference.
Yeah, it's not really a gacha. It's like, it
a
was
looter shooter.
originally a gacha, but it removed the gacha mechanic.
Yeah, it's a looter shooter now.
Like, yeah, it's a traditional 3D RPG game with cell shading.
Yeah, so it's like Warframe. It's called a looter shooter.
Yeah, yeah. Like, it's a Warframe with cell shading. That's it.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the thing. It's just I really don't understand it. It's like he's just poisoning. Like I don't know. Like you and I, we have played this game and we have been waiting for this game and we know about this game, right? So
Yeah.
just imagine if someone new comes in and looks at this video, they're gonna believe it, right?
No, it's more like they're gonna be confused. Like, dude. Like, okay, they will watch the video. We'll see. Okay, let me look it up by myself. Play the game, and they will say, dude, this game has all the solutions you wanted. Why are you so fucking blind?
Exactly. Like he's talking about all the solutions, fixed prices, fixed stats, all of that. It's already there in the system,
Yeah.
I honestly don't understand it. It's like, these guys have too much time on their hands.
Yeah, when you have so much time, like he has too much time to be free.
No, he has too much time to complain as well,
Yeah, like you know what we do need to do? We need to make this man play. We need this man to play every Final Fantasy game from the very first one to the 9 or 10, even the 14th one. Like from the start to the finish with the max 50 all, make him grind never ending.
Yeah. So Apex, you want to know what game I wanted to play? I wanted to play Nightingale.
Oh god.
Go around farming, coming and building,
Yeah. Oh god.
That will be an experience. He should play Nightingale. He'll understand what actual grinding is,
Dude, I am playing Xenoblade X right now, and in there you need to grind a shit ton of things to get the top armor, the top mech.
I know.
If you like this video and want to see more of it, please subscribe to the channel. It will give me a lot of emotional support, and if you can, please visit my streams every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, maybe even Saturday, depending on my mood. I am trying to hit affiliate on Twitch and I need only 3 average active viewers on stream. Please do me a present for Christmas, please.